Most Christians try to memorize Scripture the wrong way, but there is one simple habit that can change everything.
Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Voice. I'm Grace, and as always, I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Daniel.
Hey everyone, it's great to be back. So, Grace, today we're diving into something that I think is, well, it's fundamental to our walk with God, but maybe we don't talk about it in these terms enough.
We're talking about habits, specifically simple habits for spiritual growth. We stumbled upon this amazing article by Wayne Stiles that listed 15 of them, and it really got us thinking.
It really did. Because the article's main point is that so much of our daily life isn't made up of these, big, conscious decisions. It's the little things we do automatically. It's our habits.
Exactly. They're like the brain's autopilot. It helps us conserve energy for the bigger stuff. But that also means if we're not intentional, we can just drift into habits that aren't helpful or even harmful.
That's the scary part. We are what we repeatedly do. So, if we want to grow spiritually, it makes sense that we need to build intentional, healthy, spiritual habits.
Right. So we can't possibly cover all 15 habits from the article today, but we picked out a few that really stood out. The first one is probably the one everyone expects. Get up early.
Ah, the classic. And look, I know for some people with their schedules, this is a tough one. But I think the principle behind it is what's key. It's about creating that quiet space for reflection and prayer before the world starts yelling for your attention.
Before the world starts yelling. I love that. And it's so true. Whether it's 5 a.m. or just 15 minutes before the kids wake up, it's about claiming that time. And the article links this to another habit, journaling.
Yeah, and journaling isn't just like, Dear Diary, today I ate a sandwich. For me, it's about untangling my thoughts. It's writing down prayers, things I'm thankful for, stuff I'm struggling with. It clarifies things.
Totally. It preserves the lessons learned. You can look back and see how God has been faithful. It's powerful stuff. Okay, so moving from those personal habits into more relational ones. This next one, it really hit me.
Which one?
When you see someone's flaw, pray for them.
Oof. Yeah, that's a game changer, isn't it? My default, if I'm being honest, is often to, judge or get annoyed.
Right, me too. But this habit flips it. It turns a moment of potential judgment into a moment of intercession and grace. It changes your heart, not just theirs.
That's so good. And it connects to a couple of other relational habits on the list, like staying accountable and being open with trusted people. You can't really do that if you're constantly judging everyone around you.
Yeah, exactly. It all weaves together. And that phrase, trusted people, is so important. It's not about airing all your dirty laundry to everyone, but having that core group who you can be truly vulnerable with.
Authentic relationships require that vulnerability. It's how we build real connection, and it's how we grow, by letting people challenge us and support us.
Okay, I want to jump to another one that really spoke to me, and it's about our mindset. It's number 9, pursue excellence, not perfection.
Yes, this is huge. For years, I struggled with this idea that if I couldn't do something perfectly for God, I shouldn't do it at all, which is paralyzing.
So paralyzing. But the distinction is beautiful. Excellence is about giving your best effort, bringing your best self to whatever you're doing as a way to honor God. Perfectionism is rooted in pride and fear of failure, fear of what people will think.
Fear of failure, definitely, which ironically leads right into another one of the habits. Treat failure as growth. If you're chasing perfection, failure is the end of the world. But if you're pursuing excellence, failure is just a learning opportunity.
It's a chance to get back up, lean on God's grace, and try again. Maybe a little wiser this time. It reframes the whole experience.
It really does. You start to see that spiritual maturity isn't about never making mistakes. It's about how you respond when you do.
So true. Okay, we have to talk about one more before we wrap up, and it's the last one on the list. Protect time with the family. And responding well often comes from a place of security in who you are. That brings me to another habit on the list I love. Be yourself. It sounds simple, like a platitude, but it's about authenticity, letting go of the pressure to perform and just serving God with the unique gifts He gave you, not the ones you wish you had.
That's so key. And when you're secure in who God made you to be, it's easier to practice the next habit on the list. Give others the benefit of the doubt. Instead of reacting to people out of insecurity, you can approach them with grace, a very important one. Because it's so easy, isn't it? To let work, ministry, hobbies, good things even, crowd out that protected, prioritized time with the people who matter most.
It's so easy. The article says work and ministry will always exist, but family relationships are limited and must be prioritized. That's a habit of setting boundaries, of saying no to some things so you can say yes to your family.
It's a discipline, for sure. So, as we're talking through all of this, getting up early, journaling, praying instead of judging, protecting family time, the central message here, and the big takeaway from the article, is that real transformation doesn't usually come from some grand one-time event. And that ties into another set of habits from the article that are all about our personal responsibility and effort. It's about recognizing that our faith isn't passive. It calls us to action and integrity in everything we do.
No, it comes from these small, repeated actions, these little habits, done consistently over time. It's about consistency, not intensity. Little by little, these habits shape our character and draw us closer to God.
Well said, Grace. That's a perfect place to end. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode of Kingdom Voice. We hope this has encouraged you. You know, Grace, as we're talking about this, a couple of other habits from the article come to mind that we haven't touched on. For instance, the idea to choose to wait on God. It's so countercultural to our instant gratification world, but learning to trust in His timing, not our own, is such a massive part of a mature faith.
It has. And maybe don't try to start all 15 habits tomorrow. Just pick one small thing you can do consistently. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you next time.